Welcome back, fellow lords of the undead. I am the Lord of Lords, Iratus, Lord of the Undead, also and otherwise known as Orbital Potato. So, in the last episode, we got off to a pretty darn good start. However, and I say this with a great amount of apprehension, I would like to, whilst we're still at the very start, I would like to just take a moment and start a brand new game. Now, the reason that I want to do that is because there's a couple of decisions that didn't really help us with the grand scheme of the campaign. So I thought, you know what, whilst we're still fresh, whilst we're still new, let's take it right back to the start so that we can really tailor our strategy from the get-go, i.e. getting a Lich right from the beginning, getting a Wraith right from the beginning. We're going to get our dream team right out the gates, and we're going to try and throw as many of these guys into the building and into the graveyards as we possibly can. Because I think making sure that you get a really, really strong start in the graveyards and making sure that you've got the minions working for you from the very start is really, really important. And whilst I think it would have been possible to continue after our little tutorial episode, I think it just really will help cement our win. Given that we're playing with the more pain category, I want to just absolutely make sure that we've got as many things going our way as possible. So immediately going to open up with excavation, and you know what? Maybe, I mean, it doesn't actually matter what I put in there. Dark Knight can just chill out here. Dark Knight is going to be probably stuck into the Abode of Wrath next turn. Once we have a couple of Architect Scrolls, I want to start off alchemy-wise. I would like to immediately get... I think that there is an ability that I think is slightly better that I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking to get Sorrow, so just instantly deal 20 stress damage. It's going to be the first active that I pick up. I could pick up a passive right from the get-go. The reason that I want to pick up an active is because it'll actually give me something to do with my mana. However, every subsequent item or every subsequent thing that I pick up will probably be a passive. Right? That can go on you. What is that? 15% less likely to escape? No, I'll take the parts, thank you very much. That's great. Alchemy, I'm not super bothered about anything. To the dungeon, let's absolutely go and do this. And let's go for the fight. Yes, so as I say, I thought let's start with a fresh slate. 100%, absolutely clean. Make sure that we're on the road to success in every possible way. All right, let's get you to wait. Let's put the Toxic Cloud on position number 2. Wonderful. Looking very, very good, if I do say so myself. Right. Accuracy, that's fine, I think. Target can't move. I mean, I don't really want that. I'd like that. Really? Alright, interesting. Alright, good stuff. And you'll take a whole bunch of damage as well. That's what I like to see. One thing that I do realize about this strategy is that I need to find some way to optimize it. It's very slow to get going. I mean, when it works fantastically. Now, if you could just die right now, that would be swell. There we go. That's totally fine. I'll take that. And let's do this. Beautiful. Everyone's now insane. Anyone die? Really? No one dies? Sometimes you just gotta get lucky. And we're just not getting lucky. It worked. 8 mana. Totally worth it. Okay, every subsequent stress attack obviously is more damage, which is fantastic. So we'll just take it whenever we can get it. Ain't that a good old motto for life, you know? And that should definitely kill them both, I think. Really? Nothing? Still nothing. Okay, well, the block was fully absorbed anyway. Bam, stick that in there. Alright, great. So that's the vein in which I hope to continue. Ideally, I want to get the Lich up to level 2, so we can start dealing with the next upgraded cloud. Picking up a heart, that's quite nice. Dark Knight, yep, I'm going to throw you into something. How many Architect's Souls did we get? Not as many, really, as I would like. I was kind of banking on being able to build either the Obelisk or the Abode of Wrath so that we could get the Wraith's ability slightly quicker. But that's not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. I don't think that there's anything that we really need to do, otherwise equip this. 3 minions, yeah. If 3 minions are destroyed in battle, Iratus receives maximum mana. I mean, that is somewhat of a consolation prize, I suppose. Artifacts, past battles. I think that we'll probably go for... Let's go for this. Let's go for this steel thing up here. And then we'll progress to the battle and then restore all of our HP along the way. I think that's a fair plan. Iratus or minion experience points. I'm going to take minion experience points because I think that that is much more valuable. I should have equipped the Dark Knight. However, it's not really going to matter because I'm going to stick the Dark Knight into a building anyway. The reason that I wanted to do this is because I wanted to get this guy's cloud upgraded to be as good as it can be. And I probably wanted to get... I mean, definitely not this. Definitely this. Yeah, and that's just a little bit more luck as well, which is great. This guy has got Necrotic Wind, which can be turned into a movement ability, which is nice. However, he's never really going to be in a position to use it, as he's always sort of at the front of our line. Maybe extra vigor, honestly. Yeah. Plus 8 dread is also quite nice. But he can't use it in position number 1. I mean, it's not bad. Not a bunch of bad stuff. Accuracy? No, that's not really necessary. I think we'll just take the extra vigor, to be honest. That's quite good. Yep. Yep, I'll just take the extra vigor. It just helps. Okay, let's progress on to the dungeon. Progress on with great haste. Hopefully nothing too catastrophic happens in our second battle. And as you can see, we're 8 minutes in, and already we have surpassed the point at which we were in the original episode. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on you. Man, I really need to get this guy to do something. All minions randomly swap positions. No, I'm gonna delay you to the end of the turn. Let's put this right there. One by one. That is why you pick that cloud. That is so unbelievably good that it literally makes me cry. Alright, you're gonna get debuff. You're gonna go in here. You're going insane. This is what this build is all about. Okay, now I could actually proc you to stress. Now, in the vain hope that you die with that stress attack, maybe that would have helped. Right, let's do that.
Carve open their husks.
Okay, that's a-okay with me. That is exactly what I was hoping for. And this is why I've picked up Sorrow, by the way. I was hoping that he would perhaps get killed with that, but no worries. We've got one more opportunity to kill him. And we have apparently, again, failed, which is disappointing. Maybe we'll kill this guy? You never know. Great, that's good news. Okay. Now we're in a little bit of a dodgy situation. However, I think that there may be a good opportunity here to see if we can do a little bit of healing on ourselves. So let's summon a cloud. Let's deal a... In fact, let's not even deal a physical attack. Let's buff ourselves. Okay. And then you don't have enough to reanimate a skeleton, so it's all been for nothing anyway. So I can just forget about any hope of healing. But that's okay because we only need to survive the battle and we'll be able to get a free heal off. Okay, some upgraded rags. That's quite nice. A brain. That's not bad. Some architect's souls. That will get us an obelisk. And we've also got some ectoplasm. I do love exploration from early on. It's actually pretty darned legit. Yep, let's just immediately progress up here. There's no reason not to. We've only got three chaps, and we'll get full vigor on everyone. And let's see what we want. Now, I do want this guy to get a little bit more initiative, but I don't think that he has any talents that will, or abilities, should I say, that will give him any initiative. Honestly, I think that we probably just want to get cannon fodder, as that will take the gain that he gets from killing a skeleton, which he is eventually going to summon, I promise you. It'll bump it up, and also he gets more HP. I'm a little bit worried that at the moment my my weak spot in this build is the Lich. Like, if the Lich goes down, then we're just in a little bit of trouble. The armor, we've got some better armor. That's 4 accuracy, 2 dread, 2 luck on the bones, and we've also got 4 vigor and 5 luck. Okay, alright. I mean, nothing spectacular there, honestly, from the items, but on the whole, not terrible. Iratus gains 100 wrath. I mean, that's nice, but none of our build really relies on the ultimate. It's only the healing that we really care about. All right, I'll pick up cannon fodder on you. That's not terrible. What's this guy's initiative? It's 4, 6, and you're 4 as well. So even just 1 initiative point on this guy would make it a heck of a lot easier. 2 would be ideal. I mean, this guy acting first is honestly what we're after. And we're really just after luck on this lady, so that's what we'll try and do. Critical hit would deal 250 damage. Yep, we're just gonna continue to chase luck, I think. Unless we go for worship him. I'm not really super bothered about the damage, the dread damage that she's gonna be outputting. Or am I? I mean, there's a lot of good options here. I'm going to take that. You know what? 2 extra dread. 2 extra dread on the arrow. That will add up. And when I eventually unlock transmutation, which will allow me to swap out these bones for these bones, then everything's going to improve. In fact, when I unlock transmutation in general, things are going to improve dramatically. Okay, let's immediately get Architect Souls. I want to aggressively upgrade my graveyard, as you can probably tell. The obelisk, I need to get a... What did I need for the obelisk? I needed a wraith for the obelisk. Okay, that's cool. Can we perhaps put together a wraith? Indeed, we can. No, I don't want... I just want a regular wraith for me, thanks. Alright, let's get you over there, and... let's immediately equip you into that role. Okay, fantastic. Wraith still needs an upgrade. Honestly, something that's tanky, something that gives him tank would be fantastic. Also Dread. Dread's not bad. We've already expended all of the tanky stuff. Sure. We'll take that. That's cool. All right, let's progress on. Let's head on over to the next battle. And as I say, it was just all about optimization. We want to try and make sure that we're optimizing as much as we possibly can. All right, let's delay your move until the end. Okay, you're buffing each other. That's fine. Sinister stance. That's a-okay. Let's immediately get that down right there. Perfect. Nice big damage. And let's deal. First of all, that. Insanity. What did you get? Cowardice. Okay. Cool. Not bad. And then let's immediately curse you as well. So that's gonna be real good. I will swap you back into the cloud. And just like that, we've got 2 people on 0 sanity. Which is fantastic. Alright. Completely uncalled for. Sinister stance. Sinister stance. The more stupid defensive moves happen, the better. Gonna try and move you back in the hope that you will die from the insanity, but apparently not. Let's try this. Again, unlucky that this guy just refused to die. Right, put a cloud right there. He might die, and if he dies, then that's great, because this guy's got another chance of dying. This guy also has a slight chance of dying, and then it brings this guy into range as well of... Oh my goodness. This is worrying. That's very, very worrying indeed. Okay, ideally, I want to utilize this guy's... heal right now. Right, let's get that guy debuffed. He's insane. Okay, he's losing accuracy. That's real nice. We could lose our Lich here. We could lose our Lich until... Honestly, let's do a concealing cloud right here. First of all, let's try and kill that guy. Nope, no luck. Then let's deal a healing cloud, a concealing cloud right there. He moves around. He does take damage, but that's fine. We'll summon a skeleton, and then we'll try and kill that skeleton, I mean, pretty much as soon as we possibly can. That's the best combo that you could have possibly hit. I simply don't believe it. I simply do not believe it. Completely incredible. What are the chances? What are the chances that that happens? I simply just do not understand. Right, that apparently doesn't do anything, but that's fine, whatever. Move around. Man, that really irritates me. I mean, we tried to kill that guy like a million times, and still we had absolutely no luck. Right. Now we're gonna have to actually beat this guy down the old-fashioned way, apparently. Right, get him all cursed up. Just wear him down. Man, I'm annoyed about that Lich. I feel that if that's anything, if that's any reason to try and improve our Wrath game, then that's it right there, to be honest. There's no way that you're gonna escape. Please do. Okay, thank goodness.
A sad display from mortal kind.
A sad display for mortal kind, but also a sad personal display, because that Lich was my everything. I mean that figuratively. I mean, but not literally. Right, luck, vigor, and more luck. Accuracy and dread. I mean, is there any way that we can perhaps get him some better kit? We don't really have any better skulls at the moment, so it's not like we can really afford anything else. Sure, I'll make that as it is. I do have a brain that I could stick into him, but I don't really want to do that. We don't have any other artifacts to deploy. We've got 32 Architect Scrolls. We are figuratively rolling in them. Right, I think we need to up our Wrath game. Let me take you out of there and put you in there. We need to get ourselves 2 units. Any units will do. However, it would be great if we had a backup Lich. So I'm going to make one of them. And also a secondary Bride of Iratus. Always good to have backups of key resources and key units that we actually need. Right, and a Boat of Wrath there. Okay, so we're mostly fully on top of things. The library as well. The library would be a good goal next turn once we've got the souls for that. Right, that's good. Look, I've learnt my lesson. I've learnt my lesson. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to take that bride. Yeah, so we're going to take a little bit of a unique a unique party on our expedition today, because I care more about the upgrades for these specific units than I do for other stuff. What's the difference here? I guess there is literally no difference. Right, I'm going to take the minion experience points as we all knew. Move that over there. Great. Right, this will allow my Lich to get the cloud that I care about. And let's go and put these guys back in here. Yeah, so it's annoying, but we're very close. We're like a couple of items away. We're a couple of moves away, really, from making this combo really flow. I know at the moment it doesn't really feel like it's flowing, and you're right. It also problematically relies on some degree of luck to be successful, which is part of the problem, really. Okay, let's I mean, there's really no reason to act now. Yeah, we'll just delay you until the end of the turn. Right, good. At least we got some wards on that guy, but we don't really have any armor or any block. Maybe a couple of bits of block would be a good first stage. Right, I tend to deploy the cloud in second place purely because, in fact, you know what? Maybe I don't use Terror Wave here. Maybe I can use it to heal. Maybe I instead save my wrath for summoning the skeleton. In fact, that's what I think I'll do. Let's do just a generic curse on both of those guys. See what we've got going on. The reason, as I say, that I deploy the cloud in second place is because it allows me to swap with either the first place minion or the third place minion, both of which is pretty darn powerful. And so you can just sort of decide as you go whether you want to swap out the first place or the second place minion. It's fantastic, really. Right, that's fine. That's a-okay. Right, I could poison cloud. I'm actually going to delay this guy until the end of the turn, so that hopefully, yeah, we can hit 70 wrath before this guy acts again. Let's go for another curse on both of these guys again. Just a little bit more stress damage. That's what it's all about. Let's reanimate a skeleton so that we've got some sort of method of healing. And you know what? That's actually a darn good thing that we did indeed heal. We don't have the cloud anymore, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's all right. Oh, this is going to be an annoying situation. All right, let you act at the end. Fine. Fine. Right, I'm going to save you until the end of the turn. All right, we're building a dream team up together. It's going to be fantastic. Watch this. Okay, support. Yep, nice. You will move forward. It will be, yep, a little bit of damage. That's fine. It's a price that needs to be paid. And then I'm going to put... I'm going to put it in the front, actually. Okay, so there's a good chance that he might die. Okay, first of all, give that a shot. Might work. That's great. Brings him in range. Perfect. And we'll do that. Nice. Good crit. Very, very necessary, actually. 75% chance to betray an ally. There's a good chance that we'll kill this guy, actually, as well on this turn. Oh, no. He got inspired. Now, this is a little bit of a unique situation that I want to say rarely happens. Kind of rarely happens. It's kind of semi-frequent as well. And it means that he gets a perk instead of an insanity modifier. So increases the maximum amount of vigor by 25, receives block and ward at the start of each turn. Dealing with block and ward at the start of each turn is, I mean, very, very difficult, actually. That missed him right there. That's irritating. Just means that he's going to be around for longer, more than anything else. Right, let's reanimate a skeleton and go for another heal. As long as we can sort of control the pace of the battle, then I think that we're going to be absolutely fine. Right. Swap you out and you in. The ward triggers. Irritating, but not the end of the world. Skeleton. We'll bash you back. Yep. If the skeleton can take the damage, then that is absolutely great. I'm going to hold you back. And I'm going to sacrifice skeleton straight up. And recover all of the lost HP. Then that'll move him forward. And we will be able to get a Plague Cloud down. I feel like I would usually put it in position 2. But I'm going to put it in position 1. Yeah, that may seem like a little bit of a bad decision. However, we're immediately going to move this guy back and hope that he gets killed. And then we're going to move them back again. Swap around and we'll get another bonus. And then we'll swap them around again. So ample opportunity for this guy to die. And you die. This is what this build is all about. And I absolutely adore it. Right. Don't hit anyone. Just don't do it. I'm not interested.
Extinguish hope.
Yeah, I guess that. Sure, we'll just go for another poison cloud. Oh, come on. Come on. Just die already. You're not fooling anyone. You're just wasting everyone's time.
Extinguish hope.
What a waste of time this is. I hate inspirations. They really are pitiful. We're just using all of the energy that we have to try and kill this guy. That's the problem with stress builds, right? Is that you're basing your likelihood of winning on the chance that someone will die. Okay. Bride, I don't want to... What do I want to do? Armor, maybe? I mean, the Overwatch ability in itself is a nice ability. I should probably try and utilize that slightly more than I currently do. Ignoring armor, I mean, yeah, not super bothered about that. The extra 2 points of luck, I do really like. Yeah, so I'll take that. I'll take the extra 2 points of luck. Might be a good idea to get transmutation right now. Transmutation will allow us to replace parts in a minion with higher quality parts of the same type. So it will basically unlock this and allow us to swap in different bits and bobs. It's pretty darn good. I don't think that there's anything now that really means that we need it. Right. Let me also just take a little look outside and see what we've got going on. Abode of Wrath, I mean, that didn't work altogether too badly, having the 12 Wrath at the start, so that's pretty good. I did want to get the library up and running. In fact, I think I still do want to get the library up and running. As long as we can have one sort of unit in each area, then I think we'll be totally fine. I'm gonna pick up another Wrath. Yep.
Unassuming creation. Perhaps the warnings were just superstitions.
Quite right. The warnings were just indeed superstitions. Right, get that built. And get that in there like so. So we'll be getting a little bit of extra experience each and every turn. Great. Right, mortuary. I'm going to stick you in the mortuary. I'm going to take you out of the mortuary. I'm going to give you the poison cloud. And we're going to try and get one more person to go and stick it out in the Abode of Wrath just for a turn. Anything that I'm really bothered about? I mean, the Lost Soul. The Lost Soul's actually not bad. I feel that maybe the Lost Soul could be incorporated into this build just in general. In fact, I think I'm actually going to try incorporating this into the build. I'll tell you why. She's got 2 movement abilities, right? She's got a stress attack, which is a movement ability, which is fantastic, right? And then she's also got a another movement ability, which is a magic attack. And then an AoE stress attack. I mean, she does buff the enemy a lot. Now, Rhapsody told me of a combo that can be done with the... I think it's with the Dark Knight. So the Dark Knight has a stance, I believe. Yeah, so each time an enemy receives a buff, the Dark Knight deals 60% stress damage to that to that hero. So the Lost Soul and the Dark Knight combo in a way that is really, really nice to do with buffs and debuffs, and that's pretty darn fantastic. However, I think that as a support character, instead of the Bride of Iratus, I think we can make her work, actually. At the start of the next term, attacks the chosen ally and deals damage. Yeah. I mean, it's not... Alright, let's give it a shot. I mean, look, she only needs to spend some time in the Abode of Wrath for now. Okay, good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings up and running. We've built 4 buildings. We've got 1, 2, 3 more to go. A little bit more to be done, but not too much. Talents, I would like to get transplantation, but I'm not super bothered about that. Am I bothered about getting any actives? Not particularly. I do like Conjure Shadows. The reason that I like Conjure Shadows as an item is because it combos with the Lich very, very well. The problem is that it's going to cost us 1 point, 2 points, so that's 3 points, plus 4. It's going to cost us 7 points to get to the Conjure Shadows unit. So basically, you get here, and it allows you to conjure up a shade in a battle, and then the Lich can just immediately blow him into 50,000 smithereens and heal up the team, basically. So it's quite nice. I'm just thinking, is there perhaps a more offensive ability a more defensive ability? All units recover to full vigor. I mean, that would maybe not be the worst thing in the world. In fact, it would be pretty darn good. Just wondering if there is anything better. I mean, this all is contingent on Iratus having a lot of wrath, and we don't really have a bunch of wrath at the moment. Wraiths receiving 1 block and 1 ward. I mean, that in itself is nice. Yeah. It just doesn't seem like there's anything that I'm super interested in. So, you know, dealing... If there's nothing else, I'm just going to take a passive and just sort of make a judgment call later on what the actives are that we want. What's the unit that we want to take? Truthfully, probably a mummy. Mummy's probably the most versatile in terms of upgrading buildings. If we have a little look at the graveyard, I'm pretty certain that there's a mummy that can be used in the obelisk. And there's also a mummy that can be used in... I'm sure it was somewhere else. Alright. Maybe it's just the obelisk. Alright, you know what? Sue me. That's fine. I'm not really bothered. I didn't really care about it anyway. Can we make someone else? We can make a zombie. We can make a basic zombie. Alright, make a basic zombie.
But I will give them cannons.
I feel like I may be leaning slightly too much into the whole building side of things. I think I need to take a little bit of a chill pill and take a step back and maybe rest for a little bit on the building upgrades. I can't actually do that, so that was a wasted zombie. I thought I got the zombie for something. But apparently not. No, I I don't have enough architect tokens or whatever the heck they're called to get an upgrade. All right, fine. Let's just go and fight. Let's go and do this. All right, it's really annoying how she is initiative much more than everyone else. I mean, it's not annoying. I mean, it's fine. The Doomsayer is alive. His allies receive a minus 100% chance to escape and a minus 40% chance to go insane. He's also the most highly sanitied person in the room. Disappointing. You know what? Let's buff. Let's immediately open with a buff. I don't know how that's gonna work. Look at this. He's already down to 50% HP. I mean, that's atrocious. That is unbelievably atrocious. I can't even... Not even enough damage to animate a skeleton. That's depressing, I must say. Alright, go stick a cloud in there. Doomsayer, that's totally fine. If you want to mark that person, that's grand. And if you want to attack the Wraith, then that's perfect, honestly. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's try and nuke this guy down a little bit. There we go. And because of our buff, we will be killing you much more quickly, I hope. Okay, you've made him go insane. That's actually legitimately fantastic news for me. Let's get a skeleton animated. Let's hope that this guy doesn't lose his last 26 HP before he dies. We'll do a good old switcheroo. Nope. There we go. That's what I like to see. It's all about the action economy, folks. You've always got to be acting on the economy. Okay, I mean, these both are going to be meaningless attacks, but moves the Lich further back, which is good. Means that the skeleton is the one in danger, which is great. Right, let's curse you up. Perfect. Defensive stance. I will take a defensive stance each and every day. I'm going to try and keep this skeleton alive for one more turn. The reason is that he's a good frontliner. Now, this may well end up costing us a little bit, but I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get away with it. Yeah. Alright, let's use the skeleton's stressy ability, which is, I mean, in itself fantastic. Yep, we had the ward on the Lich to block his little nuke ability, which I tell you, it works totally fine for me. Move you back and into the cloud, and you die. Fantastic. And now you take damage, or you don't take damage, but your ward is basically completely cancelled. All right, let's get rid of this skeleton now. Fantastic. And immediately take a whole bunch of damage. Lovely. Alright, looking pretty darn good. You take damage, you go insane as well. That's what I like. Right, one more good old switcheroo. You die? Yes, and you die now? Nope. Close. Very, very close. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, a little bit miffed that the Lich ended up taking so much damage there. The Lich seems to be the focus of almost everyone's attacks, and it perturbs me. But that's alright, that was our backup Lich anyway, so we'll take the actual Lich, put you in there. Fantastic. We still don't have enough Architect Souls to upgrade anything, actually. I'm sure that I had something in mind for the zombie. Was it this for the zombie? I guess so. I guess that was it. Okay, yeah, it was the excavation area was where we were going to put the zombie. but we do not have the ability to do that yet at all. Right, let's get some artifacts. Artifacts are going to hopefully really help us out. What have we got? Enemies have a chance of going insane if their sanity is 85% or less. Fantastic. After victory, Iratus gains 100% additional chance to receive an artifact for every minion that was destroyed. I mean, that seems broken. Enemies are 10% more likely to escape. I mean, enemies have a chance of going insane if sanity is 85% chance or less. I've got that before. It's pretty darn good. Insurance deal. After victory, Iratus gains plus 100 additional chance to receive an artifact for every minion that was destroyed. Surely that means that we are just going to be stacking artifacts on artifacts on artifacts. Also, all minions gain 10 accuracy and 10 damage until the battle ends. This effect is removed when a minion takes damage. I don't really value that, to be honest. Enemies are 10% more likely to drop parts is pretty darn good. Decrease the critical hit strength of enemies by 20%. That's nice, I guess. It's not fantastic, but it's all right. It's all right. Don't have any points. Don't really have anything that we really want to upgrade. We don't even have transplantation yet, so we can't move anyone around. Let's just let's proceed with haste to the next battle, I suppose, and see what we've got going on. Oh man, I love it when they hurt each other. The whippers are whipping the whippers. Oh, this is fantastic. Right, move you to the end of the turn. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Gains 10 accuracy, plus 50% critical damage for 3 turns. For 3 turns each he misses. Alright. Quite a lot of... this is quite a sanity-heavy build here. Not much, unfortunately, that I can do about that. So let's just hope that we get some good old crits, eh? Right. It's fine. Fine with me. Totally fine with me. Nice. And you're insane. 75% chance to attack an ally. It's a little bit irritating. Trap there, but that's fine. Was that an insanity attack, or was that just a regular attack? Because I know you guys like to buff each other. Okay, I'm actually going to hold off this guy until the end of the turn. I'm going to put down another poison cloud. The reason that I want to put down another poison cloud is that having 2 poison clouds open, or should I say in play, when this lady goes like this, is just fantastic. It's just really, really good. That guy takes damage. That's fine. And now the magnum opus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's so good. It's so good. Should really have been a slight bit more effective. Betrayal. Okay. That's fine. And you move back and you take damage. And now you're insane. Everyone's insane. This is fantastic. This is really, really good. Not taking that much damage yet. But we're going to immediately... In fact, no, we're not immediately. We're going to wait until this guy's had his cloud moment again. Okay. Also, there is a weird modifier over here. Protect at any cost. Oh, yeah. So this is a sacrificial one. So... the swordsman counterattacks, dealing 125 damage to the minion who attacks them. So we don't really want to do... We don't really want to attack this guy directly. We want to attack the swordsman, right? Yeah, we want to attack the swordsman, and he will take damage there. Alright, perfect. Okay, now this, I think, is probably going to be the final move. There we go. You'll die. You'll die? Someone else will die? They'll both die. Easy peasy. I mean, that is how it's supposed to go. I feel like every time it goes well, that's what I say. But, I mean, I'm saying it out of a place of genuine sincerity. That is exactly how it's supposed to go. Should we buff this guy's vigor, or shall we... I mean, we gotta... This is a really, really good ability. Cannon fodder is fantastic. I rate it. I rate it very, very highly. Okay, I want to get the zombie into somewhere, but I think that we want to get the mummy in first. So let's do that. Put you in there. We're running a very, very stripped down, very light build. Enemies lose -1 ward. I mean, Undertaker's Close is almost never likely to be used because minions, I think he's referring to my minions, so I'm relatively hopeful that my minions will not be destroyed. At least I'm hoping that they won't be. Skeletons gain +20 vigor. It does not work on summoned minions. Well, that's very, very disappointing. Increases the chance of receiving parts at the end of the battle by 10%. Sure. Allows the conversion of parts and items into mana. I mean, given that we don't really use mana, I feel like I should be using mana at least a little bit more actively than I currently am. But I'm just not. It's fine. Right, let's not let this slow us down. What have we got? Either way we go, we're going to be hitting a sacrificial altar. So we should probably keep that in mind. Is there anything specific that we want? Honestly, probably want more items. And if we go this way, we've got double items. Yeah, let's head over this way. Let's pick up double items, I guess. So 8 accuracy, starting a turn with vigorous less than 70, was one initiative for 2 turns, stacks up to 3 times. Not super bothered about that. 2 resistance, Iratus restores 6 wrath, triggers up to 3 times upon debuffing a target. When buffed, +2 attack. I mean, these are pretty grim items, to be honest. I mean, not grim specifically overall. I don't want to pass a judgment on how good they actually are. Probably this. I'll take it as tribute. The thing is that once you equip an item, it's you can't switch it off. You can't switch it off the character. So you've got to be very, very firm in your decision. All right, this is the first issue that we have come across of this nature. This individual does not have any stress value, which is it can only be described as very, very irritating. All right, you're insane. That's great. I'm gonna actually attack you straight off the bat and move you back. Just means that this guy's at the front and therefore just gives us a little bit more value when it comes to placing the cloud. We can place the cloud in 2nd position and swap these 2 guys around from 2nd to 1st, and then we'll throw it all into the really the only order that I didn't really want it to be in. I'm very glad that you decided to attack that guy with the block, to be honest. Alright. That worked very well for me. When the Taskmaster dies, his allies recover 30 sanity. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, honestly. Nice. You're insane. That's fantastic. Okay, good. It all adds up. It's important. Wowzers, that was quite something. Don't like her chances, actually. Don't like her chances at all. Let's hopefully try and kill off a couple of guys before it happens. The order that we need to do it in is everyone else first and then the Taskmaster. Everyone else first and then the Taskmaster. Yeah. Alright. Okay, good. That's the best case scenario, really, for us. No. Kind of hoping for a little bit of a death there, buddy. Okay, you self-buff. That's okay. That's 1 death. That's nice. It was the Taskmaster, though. That's A-okay with me. I will take that any day of the week. Unfortunately, though, we don't have the ability to do much about our health situation at present. Right. A crit, that's quite nice. Not enough to take him down into super low levels. I'm going to do this on you. There we go. In the vain hope that you might die this turn. Oh my god. I mean, this is why we have backups, let's be honest. However, this is a deeply irritating situation. There's a 50% chance for damage to be redirected to him, and I'm upset that it actually happened on that occasion. I'm even more upset that I've lost 2 units that I was sort of counting on not losing. Okay, thank God. Okay, this is Alright, we're now out of blocks. We don't have any physical damage potential. Right, 35 evasion. Let's fight from a position of strength and evasion. That's exactly it. And let's try our very best to, like, magic damage this guy down. It's not, like, an insignificant amount of damage. That's good, that's what I want to see. Alright, again, let's just hope that he rolls unluckily. Apparently, he's rolling pretty unlucky. He's also got pretty low accuracy. So on the whole, not bad. I'm just really disappointed that I lost 2 people. I mean, that's okay. If we win this, it'll be not the end of the world. But it shows us that that the build that we have at present has inherent flaws. Okay, he's gonna hit one of these days. Keep on going, dude. You're gonna get there. That's a miss. Maybe I'm gonna hit one of these days. Nope, still nothing. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it by not doing this. Oh yikes! When he hits, he hits. He hits like a truck. Right, you know what? Throwing caution to the wind. Let's risk it. Let's not renew our fog. All right. Not renewing the fog was, I mean, almost certainly the complete cause of death there. But that's fine. I mean, this was to be expected. We knew it was going to happen at some point. It kind of is, you know, it's the risk that you play running such an unrefined such as it is build. In fact, let's try with the Lost Soul. She's got a couple of movement abilities, as I was saying earlier. She's got that. She's got Misleading Beauty. Yeah, maybe she should be in second place. Actually, probably should start in first. That's okay, though. Let's take you out of here. We still got you around. And now we just need to get ourselves a Wraith even. And if we could build up 2 more units, then that would be fantastic.
Ooh, a vessel
craft you.
Magical carnage.
And craft you. And craft you. Luck. Perfect.
It's only for me. I crafted it that way.
Great. Let's go and distribute these guys around. Was there not somewhere else that we needed to put these chaps to work? In the mortuary? Well, we don't need anyone in the mortuary. All right. So, what's your initiative? Your initiative is 6, so you will definitely be starting, which is disappointing. There's no way that we can find a way to give this guy just a little bit of extra initiative. I don't think so, unfortunately. Do we have any talents? No. I don't think that we've got any items either. 2 resistance. 2 luck. Dread. No. Yeah, I mean, no. Your initiative's just too high, and we don't have any modifiers over here to increase our initiatives. Our initiative, just singular, really. All right, let's move on. This is not going to be a difficult fight. I should maybe have built somewhat more of a physically oriented lineup. However, it turns out that that's totally fine. I mean, we two shots, right? Easy peasy.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilization.
Yes, quite. Yes, you keep it up there. Yeah, nothing else on the whole,
Back to battle.
on the whole, front regarding initiative on Lich. Right, talents, any talents? Transplantation, I mean, yeah, that'd be nice. I feel that maybe gain 2 initiative for 2 actions. It's not really helpful at the start of fights. Yeah, losing luck and gaining attack, that's also not super great, especially on the Bride of Iratus. Honestly, maybe we just take the stress damage nuke that we took in the first episode. Bone Spear is also not too bad.
Books don't even have pages made of human skin.
I'm gonna take Bone Spear. Sure, let's give it a shot. See if it works. Oh, sacrifice a minion. I mean, I'll sacrifice a zombie, maybe. We've got too many zombies kicking around. Sure. I mean, it was a pretty bad zombie. Each time Iratus uses a discretion skill, he deals 10 physical damage to a random enemy. Did we get a destruction skill? Initiative for 2 turns. Debuffing a target. Starting at position 1, a 3% chance to acquire extra parts. I mean, 2 armor is pretty good, actually, but it's not block. I care more about block. I'm going to take that. What does it replace? Oh, it replaces insurance deal. Ooh, the chances of me replacing insurance deal are minimal. I did pick up that destruction skill though. So maybe after we've used insurance deal for a few more fights, we'll see fit to swap it out. All right, let's go and test out the this combo that we've got. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but you know what? This is the first floor. This is the time to experiment. Let's see exactly what we can do. All right, that's a garbage place to put a trap. I'm really disappointed that he decided to do that. That's really annoying. I'm very annoyed. Feel my annoyance. Yep. All right, now she can't even do that ability that I wanted her to do. All right, this is very, very disappointing. I'm intensely irritated by this whole state of affairs. Right. I knew your ward was going to trigger. I don't really care. Okay, that's a miss. That's great. That doesn't proc the block, which is fantastic. Do I want to do a stress attack? Not particularly. I mean, it is going to buff everyone, and I'm really not thrilled about that, but I'm going to do it. I mean, you know what? If I'm giving them initiative to, like, whip each other, that's great. Also, that's the 5% chance coming into effect there. Proving, really, that it is totally worth it. You're insane now, and you lose 5 initiative, so that's great. Let's wait until you're at the end of the turn. And you're going for another miss. Great, you're on an absolute roll, my friend. I do like having the Bride of Iratus. It's a much more controlled sort of movement. Although in saying that, I do seem to be doing slightly better with this composition than with other compositions. And besides, it is nice to have like a just massive AoE stress attack. Nice. Plus, you know, she's actually quite good. I wonder if her buff can be upgraded to include blocks, because that would make her a valuable addition to the team. Oh my, no, please no. Restores 10% of max sanity to everyone. That's actually fine.
Impale this wretch.
Alright, that was somewhat disappointing. Right, you're immune to all of the stress attacks. I'm very, very aware. You're once again immune. I know. Okay, one of these days this guy is gonna hit and it's gonna hurt like hell. Okay, some big old smoky damages, please. Not to me, preferably. This is actually quite good now. Wowzers. Alright. It was something. I've never used that spell before. As I say, the Lost Soul is quite a new hero to me. So I'm loving it. Oh. Oh my god. So I think that we've found just, you know, the mental blockade really that's stopping me from progressing forward. And that mental blockade is apparently these guys right here. Alright, come on. Die, please. Yikes. These guys don't mess around, do they? Oh my god. Okay, well, it looks like the Lost Soul ain't gonna be part of this composition for much longer. I don't think I really want to build more of these bad boys. Oh my god, okay. This is right. Come on, just put a... There you go. Put this guy in front. I don't care that he can't be buffed. I just want him not to be I want the Lich not to be the target of all of the attacks. That's what I care about right now. Okay, so let's try and slash this guy then, I guess. Alright, that's good. That's a nice big old beefy attack. No. No, 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 no. No, I'll... please, no. Okay, this guy is being... this is a major pain. Alright, at this point, really, it's more about damage mitigation than it is about actually having a successful chance of winning. Whilst this skeleton may indeed totally come through and sort of save the day, I'm hoping that I can at least take that guy out, and then we don't have to worry about fighting him again. Nice. It is entirely doable that this skeleton does it. You know, 45% chance to hit. It's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, but all it takes is 2 big old beefy hits like that. Armor absorbed, that was a waste of mana. I literally don't have anything more powerful than what I've been dealing with. What I've been dealing at the moment. So 3 more hits and I take him out. If I can survive until here, I'm grand. At the moment, the odds of that happening, well, they're, I mean, not great. Well, they're effectively 0. It's a defeat, but let's be real, right? Let's be real. We've still got gas in the tank. I really should be tailoring my completely stress-oriented build to... Yeah, I can't go further without minions, but I want to look at what's going on. I really should be tailoring my sort of stress-only build to have a physical element. I think maybe we sort of try and we try and bring ourselves to build a different build, perhaps, that is a little bit more physical oriented, so that we can deal with these units that are not encumbered by this horrific sanity modifier. But we're gonna have to give that a little bash in the next episode, ladies and gents. So thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Iratus, Lord of the Dead. I'll see you next time. Bye.